Election Watch Committee with 7 different organizations gathered at Senegambia Beach Hotel to reveal their findings and observations of the local government election from June 2022 to June 2023. The organizations include Peace Ambassador of the Gambia, Activista, National Youth Parliament, Think Young Women, Bekanyang, Peace of the Gambia, and the Gambia Federation of the Disabled. According to the findings, EWC observers reported witnessing and hearing of isolated incidents of campaign ethics. Violations include the use of state resources, such as government vehicles, or the distribution of cars or items by the government officials during the campaign period. Speaking at the event, Chairman of the Election Watch Committee, Ansumana Kamara, stated that EWC seeks to promote well-coordinated electoral process in fostering peace and stability before, after, and during election.
What we do usually is to make sure that we have trained observers that are deployed all throughout the country to observe and also give us reports. These reports are what we compile and give recommendations, not just to the Independent Electoral Commission, but we make sure that all stakeholders that are engaged in electoral processes have their recommendations that we think we need to work. And this includes the media, it includes the political parties, it includes the security forces, and as well the Independent Electoral Commission.
Senior Resident Director from the National Democratic Institute for International Affairs, Atin Ali Judge, said observation of the election is the validation of the election, adding that every country should make sure election processes are conducted fairly.
EWC is the first network to do systematic election observation in the country, and that is very important. I think that every stage of the election process is equally important, and every stage should be observed by civic groups. Observation of the election is a validation of the election itself. So every country should make sure that the election process is observed fairly and the election process is open, and that it is validated through civic groups but international presence as well.
Part of their recommendation to the National Assembly include to promote inclusion and participation of marginalization groups. The National Assembly is encouraged to prioritize legislation that introduce the quota system in both the National Assembly and the Local Government Council to ensure representation of women and persons with disabilities in elected office. The Election Watch Committee is a body responsible for observing all key aspects of electoral process, beginning with the political party candidates, nominations, and the campaign period, among others. According to EWC report, in 2023 local government election, young people participated in taking of leadership position. Additionally, the findings included that women and persons with disabilities also play a crucial role in the election observation duties by serving as domestic observers to ensure the credibility and transparency. The report further indicated that political parties were campaigning across the country. EWC reported that parties and candidates were freely conducting their campaign with no restriction. According to EWC Councilor's report, out of 367 aspirants that submitted their nomination, there were only 58 women aspirants. EWC noted a low number of female candidates at 16%. In mayoral and chairmanship election, out of 32 aspirants, only 2 women were representing 7.25% of the candidates who contested. Reporting for N24, I am our MCC.